Hi guys! We're back again for another episode of this Tip Off. Yan, syempre, medyo matagal ulit tayo nang wala. Last week ba meron tayong episode yan? Pero bago ang lahat, nagpapakilala muna kami. This is your Nico Wahe.
And this is Leo Atienza.
Ayan, mga ka-tip off, syempre, huwag makalimutan na i-follow at i-like ang aming social media accounts, tipoff.hoops sa Facebook, and also sa aming YouTube channel, subscribe na Tip Off. Yes! Leo, ano ba pag-uusapan natin ngayong episode na to?
Let's talk about the UAAP. Kasama mo sa tayo ng season eh. So, are we going to see Adamson at Ateneo matchup sa finals? Or meron bang ibang teams na papasok ng finals? And sino kumpleto sa Final Four picture?
Sige, assured pa lang for the Final Four picture is Ateneo and Adamson.
And yesterday nanalo sila against NU.
So yung Lasal pasok na
kasi budget number it's 8 wins. Be able to qualify sa Final Four unless magkaroon ng tie sa number 4.
So ilang wins na ang Lasal ngayon?
8-6 na sila ngayon.
8-6. So, naglalaban-laban na lang
for the last and finals lap
is UP and FEU.
UP, FEU, and with the slim chance, UST.
UST, okay. Sige, paano ba to? Let's talk about first, kung sa tingin mo, dun muna tayo sa last lap for this UAAP Final Four. Sa tingin mo, sino ang may edge na makapasok? FEU, UP, or UST with a slim chance?
Ako, nandun ako sa, I think UP.
UP
will have a better chance makapasok ng Final Four. UST, sobrang slim na nga at ang hirap pa ng last 2 schedules nila.
Ano ba last?
Against Ateneo and against UP. So, ang kinaganda kasi ngayon ng UP, nag-pick sila ngayon this second round. And si Desiderio nagising na. So, I think UP will have a better chance.
How are the chances of FEU? What's their standing in?
6-6 din eh. With tayo sila ng UP.
Okay.
So, I think, kung magkatay sila, as magkakaroon sila magkakaroon sila ng do or die game, I think it's still UP will have a better chance to advance to the Final Four because
ano ba last 2 games ng FEU?
Ayun ano ba ang last 2 games ng FEU? At I think one of them is Lasal. Yun ang sure ko. Isa sa dalawang makakalaban ng FEU is Lasal. And then, not sure kung NU, I think.
Wait, check na natin.
NU Lasal. Ang huling kalaban ng FEU. So, I think naman.
So, for UP is UST and
so, naman doon, for Lasal naman, I think, yung nila, comfort number 3 spot. They have to try to defend it. Kasi ayaw mo naman mapunta sa number 4 kasi you will face Ateneo, the defending champions sa Final Four with a twice to win advantage.
So, whatever happens, it's going to be a war for those 3 teams. It's FEU, UP, and UST. We're not counting out the UST, but so tulad nga na sinabi nila yung magiging mahirap for UST yung magiging dadaanan nila papunta ng Final Four. Pero if ever, baka naging madali yun if they beat Adamson last game.
Yes.
Mas malaking chance nila to enter the Final Four. But for UST, we should give them credits dahil for a rebuilding team and then giving scare sa mga malalakas at established na team for this season 81, di ba? Talagang we can say that UST is heading into a bright future with Coach Aldin Ayo.
Speaking of Coach Aldin, sabi niya nga, Final Four is not their goal for the season. I think more of giving experience, building character for their team. And nagpapakita si Sino, di ba? So,
yes.
Bata pa man, pero nagpapakita na he's capable of being a leader, scoring and defense. Ando doon kasi yung stats eh. Grabe.
And for US side, for FE and UP naman, I think they just have to tawag dito, let me say talagang find their identity for their last 2 games. Lalo na itong FEU, we know na talagang inconsistent yung games ng FEU di ba? Na minsan talo sa mahinang team, panalo sa malakas na team, di ba? For that, they have to find the problems and the solution.
I think yung advantage na meron ng FEU than UP is the expectation of the people.
Yeah.
Kasi with the entry of Brian Acuete sa lineup ng UP, mas mabigat. Siyempre parang in-expect ng mga tao, instant Final Four contender na sila, meron na sila spot sa semis. So, with this being said, nandun yung pressure for UP na may panalo nila yung huling dalawang laban nila against
UP is against LaSalle on
and
14th.
And
then their next game is yun na yata yun. Ano ba yun? 10? Yan, UP against UST and then LaSalle yung susunod din ang kalaban. Yan, that's hard, di ba? UP, LaSalle ang kalaban ng UP and then UST, the upcoming Tigers, di ba? Ayun, for UP, talagang dito na sila kailangan pumalo sa last. If they want na ma-break yung mga records of their schools, di ba? We can say na talagang UP naman talaga is just also a rebuilding team. But talagang blessed lang talaga sila with Bright Acuete and also their the brothers of di ba? JDL brothers and also Paul Desiderio. Ayan, they have to pick at the right time at ngayon wala nang siguro for their mindset, wala nang bukas. And for FEU, the same. Yeah, let's now go back to your question, Marco. Is it going to be Adamson and Ateneo finals this season 21?
Ikaw muna.
Sige. As a believer of Adamson. As a believer of Adamson. Hindi, for the way Adamson is playing right now, I think this is their best chance to enter the finals, knowing that they have the right tools and the right mix of players na para makapasok at and to battle it out against whoever team that they may face. Or siguro against Ateneo for the finals. So the way din na naglalaro ang Ateneo ngayon. With due respect to LaSalle, and then the next, kung sino mang papasok ng next round dun sa tatlong binanggit natin. I think Adamson will come victorious this time. Not just entering the Final Four, but entering the finals. For me, the way they're playing and also the way the Coach Franz handling the team and yung mindset na inilalagay ni Coach Franz sa mga player niya na tama na, ayoko na, sabi niya na parang ayoko na ng Final Four na lang. Tapos na tayo dun sa goal nito. We should be on the next level and that's the finals. And I think it's going to be Adamson against no question.
We're not being biased here. We're just saying our opinions na
magulo pa lang
kita naman sa stats, kita naman sa how they play against the other teams, or the bottom and the middle teams, na nandun yung focus, nandun yung advantage ng both teams, Ateneo and Adamson. Malayo ang gap na nilalaro nila from the teams, from the number 3 to the 8th spot na meron tayo. And with the twice to beat advantage going to the Final Four, I think mas malaking bagay yun na hindi ko sila nakikita na matatalo sila ng dalawang beses sa Final Four.
Yes, and what I've heard is that they're not yet sure of a twice beat advantage. They really have to win their next their last two to have that twice beat advantage. For if they win against their next game against UE, I think they're gonna have a assured playoff for twice beat advantage to whoever the number 3 is. And that's LaSalle. Kasi 8 ang LaSalle, di ba?
Pero hindi ko kasi nakikita na matatalo ng LaSalle ng Ateneo during the Sunday match. Pero let's see, UAAP, marami na tayong na-witness this season
na upset, di ba? And also we're not counting out the fact that Adamson also could lose some games.
So, if ever lang naman, I'm saying this, if ever they will have the twice to beat advantage, I don't think na they will lose
again, sa number 3.
against the number 3.
Yes, I think so. Ganon din naman ang feeling ko for Adamson. But, ang assurance is, they're gonna be in the Final Four. And they have to battle it out all the way to the finals. And if they won, it's a bonus if they're gonna win the championship. But everyone is expecting them to battle it out against Ateneo. And not just, sige, sana manalo na. Sana. Kasi diba, ang tagal na bago mag-champion itong Adamson. And also,
Tayo na nga sa TV.
Oo, diba? And also, we can say that Ateneo is beatable. Hindi naman sila, hindi naman sila talagang, hindi naman sa sinasabing hindi malakas, pero they're beatable. And napatunayan niya ng Adamson in the first round. And gumanti lang ang Ateneo. And, ano ba? If ever Adamson and Ateneo will face in the finals, who's gonna be your best player for both teams?
Best player for both teams. I think for Adamson, the best player na kailangan na mag-step up going to the finals. Kung sino man ang tatapat, I think it's going to be Jeric Ahanisi. He's the best shooter in the UAAP right now. And the leadership na itinanga na sa kanya ni Coach Pras Tumaren, talagang makikita mo na nag-step up naman this season si Jeric. Other than mga and Papi Sar, I think Jeric Ahanisi is the key for Adamson to be able to come up big this season.
And also, I think it depends on how Ateneo will play defense against him. Nakita naman natin during the last game of Adamson and Ateneo, di ba? Talagang sobrang na-depensa na si Ahanisi. And we can say na if Ahanisi ay hindi makapag-come up to offense, there's a big problem for Adamson. Diba? Unless na mag-step up yung other teammates niya, such as Jonathan Espeleta and Jerry Pico. Yeah. And for that, sa Ateneo naman, it's one whole round of a team. We can say na they're a complete team compared to the other teams.
I think for the other teams to match against Ateneo, it's going to be the question about the depth of their bench.
Yeah. Yes.
The firepower na meron ng bench ng Ateneo, kahit na sabihin mong malakas na yung first five nila. Ano meron sa bench niya? Sina Gia Mamuya, sina SJ Berangel, na maganda na nilalaro after the nag-struggle siya early in the first round. Tapos nandiyan si Aaron Black, si Tyler Tio.
Hindi natin ganun nararamdaman ng Aaron Black.
Dahil magaling na laro ng mga Tyler Tio, Gia Mamuya, sina SJ, sina the Death Twins. So, yun yung tanong sa ibang teams, do they have this firepower coming off the bench?
But whatever happens for this UAAP season, they have one whole grade of a season, this season 81. Talagang teams are battling it out against each other na hindi rin natin alam, di ba? May malalakas na team natatalo ng mahinang team and vice versa, di ba? Fans in schools ang panalo ngayong season 81 na ito. And I hope for the season, sana maging mas maayos officiating, tawag lahat for this coming Final Four. Para mas maganda ang laban.
Yes.
And guys, if you think we have the same sentiments that it's going to be Adamson versus Ateneo in the finals, or baka meron naman kayong ibang naiisip na baka hindi naman talaga Adamson, kasi Ateneo is given. Baka hindi naman talaga Adamson ang maging kalaban nila. Siyempre, paano gagawin nila yun?
Just comment in the comment section ng episode nito, and or also message us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/facebook.com tip-off.hoop Facebook.
Yes!
And then another personal social media, _Christian Leo.
Yes, and at Nico Wahe. Yan. Mga katipok, I hope you have a good time listening to this episode. It's all about UAAP and we're hoping na you'll be proud of your school this Season 81. Simula pa lang ng Season 81, basketball pa lang yan at marami pang susunod. Volleyball is on its way sa TV.
Juniors.
Yes. And ayun. Please abangan ang mga susunod pa naming episode dito sa Tip-Off. This is your Nico Wahe.
And this is Leo Chensa.
At walang iba ito ang Tip-Off.